Hello, welcome back to the Halo Wing series. Today I'm going to be tying up the Halo Blue Wing Olive. This is a fly designed to create a cleaner silhouette, natural body taper, and realistic split upright wing using our new Moonlit Halo Hair. We'll demonstrate this on a size. Today we're using the ML 102 in a size 14 through 20. The hook in the vise today is a size 20. This is on the Moonlit Premium Tagata ML102 again. I'm starting my thread at about the 3/4 mark. I'm using Semperfli's Classic Wax 12/0 and Olive Done. And I'm just going to create a nice smooth underbody all the way back to the bend of the hook where I'm going to keep that tag end of thread. I'm going to pull out some Silver Done microfibbets tailing fibers from Semperfli. I'll trim out the two pieces, even the tips up, measure them out to about the length of the hook shank, just a little bit longer. Then I'll secure that down with a couple loose wraps on top. And if I go too long, I can always shorten it up. And I'll notice here in just a second that my tail is just a little longer than I want as I'm trying to separate them. So I'm going to just pull that in nice and soft and gentle and get that length right. I'm going to use my fingers, my thumb, I'm going to push that up so I can kind of get an angle. I'll pull these fibers, they're synthetic so they're more malleable. So once I get them splayed here, I will pull that tag end of thread up underneath in between. The tighter I pull it, the more it's going to help splay that. We'll capture that down and then trim that out at that 3/4 mark. At this point, I'll just finish securing that down, and then we're going to create a body and a taper. And while I'm doing this, I'm curious what your favorite material for creating realistic dry fly wings is. Do you prefer CDC, deer hair, traditional synthetics, or have you tried something like Halo Hair? Let me know in the comments, and if you're enjoying the Halo Wing series, consider liking the video, subscribing for more fly tying tutorials. So I just am going to create this body with two-step taper on this size 20, where I wrap backwards and forwards, and you'll notice that when I was going back after securing that down, I'm going to create two loops underneath the tail to help prop that up. After I've created the taper, I'll go back to just one wrap short of the back end of the bend of the hook there, mark my thread with a black alcohol marker, and then create a nice ribbing moving forward. Now I'm going to take a small clump of the Halo Wing in Smoke Done, and I've trimmed this down in length just a little bit, and I'm going to do some crisscross wraps, X-wraps, to lock that in place and help keep these wings separated and kind of splayed out for a split wing effect. And once I've got that secured down, I'm going to wrap each wing with a couple wraps just to help secure them and keep them uniformly together. And you can see I'm also going to wrap it somewhat like a parachute so I can pull them and help prop them up. Here's where I'm going to wrap around the wing 2 or 3 times, and then I'll go and I'll do the same to the other side. And at this point, I can clean up or trim out any fibers that are just not quite in line. Going around it like a parachute is going to help lock that in as well. We'll trim that piece out right there. If I need to trim any more out at the end, I will. We'll take a small clump of the Moonlit Beaver dubbing, and I'm just going to take a small bit here. I don't need very much, and it'll create a nice tight dubbing noodle or dubbing rope, depending on what you want to call it. And I'll just create a nice small one there. Pull my wing back to help prop that up in front and back a couple times. around it. And then I'm going to crisscross this to finish it off and just help create that nice split wing effect. I've got a little guard hair there that was still in there, so I'll just trim that off. And then we'll start our head and do a 3-turn whip finish here. And once I've done the 3-turn whip, I'm going to use my Nirvana whip finish tool and the snipping tool on the end to cut that out. I leave my wings a little bit longer so that I can trim them down properly and give them a nice good taper. So I trimmed out the screwy pieces, fibers on the back. Now I'm just going to go down at about a 45-degree angle and create a trim. I want the wings to be roughly a little longer than the hook shank. And there you have the Halo Blue Wing Olive, a combination of a clean profile, natural taper, and Moonlit Halo Hair creates a realistic wing design that's built to fish. Let me know in the comments if you'd fish this pattern, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more patterns from the Halo Wing series. I'll see you on the next one.